All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now here's a video that I know we are all going to find interesting. The video deals with Seanpaul Reyes, aka Long Island Audit. Now, for those of you that are aware of that Sean was in the middle of going to trial out in Connecticut, well, his trial is over and he was found guilty of trespassing. Now, mind you, this is part one of part two because Sean has a video waiting to throw out to his subscribers, but he has it right now pending. So once he throws that video out, because I personally want to know what he's going to spew out, what bullshit he's going to tell his subscribers on why he was found guilty. We all know Sean doesn't accept responsibilities for the shit that he does. Sean likes to taint the evidence in many ways. He wants his subscribers to see him as the victim and a lot of other bullshit. So again, I say, once that video that at this moment Sean has pending to tell his subscribers his version of why he was found guilty by the courts in Connecticut, there will be part two to this video. But I wanted to show you guys, for those of you that are not really familiar with why he got into problems out in Connecticut, okay? And some of you, I'm thinking most of you guys have already seen this video of him trying to bypass the security guard, Phil, and that's what kicked everything off. Phil doing his job. Phil was told by higher ups in that city hall that anybody going into that location to record, now they have to fill out a form. Okay, they have to fill out a form before any kind of recording could be done. So let's keep that in mind. Phil was doing his job. Now, apparently, as we all know, Sean feels that he can go into any city hall he wants and do whatever he wants because it's a publicly funded location. Okay, if you guys are aware of his videos, if you've watched his videos, he goes into these city halls. He feels he can do whatever the hell he wants. Okay, and this particular city hall had changed things around. You have to now fill out a form before any kind of recording can be done. They wanted to make sure that they were the individual that's recording and city hall are on the same page. And again, I'm saying Phil is doing his job. Let me show you how Sean acted that day that kicked everything off.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, come back to my friend.
Didn't we go through this already?
Huh? What do you got?
We went through this already, remember?
Yeah, but they're gonna give me forms now. You guys can film. Well, you can go upstairs. Your last name was Awesome? I forget.
No,
you're Sean.
There you
Okay,
go.
so what we do now, bye Carl, they're gonna have forms that you have to fill out a form before, you can roll a camera, like in the hallways and in but
Yeah.
you can't go into a department and film up
I
the
know,
counter.
I know exactly
Yeah,
the rules
okay.
on filming.
Yeah, all right, but I'm saying, and you can't disrupt.
That's-
So right now.
That's why I educated you and the officers last time.
They're supposed to give me the forms as we speak. So if you
Okay.
can just wait here, just wait 1 second, I'm sorry to get the form.
All right, I don't really need a form though. It's not what I
You
need.
get a form.
Okay. We're not gonna listen to this.
All right, so let me just start off. I want everybody to be open-minded. I want everyone to be neutral. I don't want you to side up with the security guard, and I don't want you to side up with Sean. I honestly want you guys to pay attention to what's being said, what's being done, and at the end of the video, I want your honest thoughts on this, okay? Now, I do want to point out, do you notice that when you walk into that location, the security guard is right there in front of the door. His desk is right there. That particular location requires you to sign in. Let me also mention that Rogue Nation and another frauditor, I think it was before Sean, had went to that location and was treated with utmost respect. They stopped at that desk, they signed in, and everything. They had a good interaction with Phil. Okay, I was gonna put a portion of that video in here, but I'm trying to keep the video within a certain time frame. But again, I say Rogue Nation and another frauditor went to that particular location, followed the rules. Great video. Okay, now you notice that Sean, when he walked in, he bypassed Phil right off the bat. Okay, that shows you that he went into that location with the intentions of he's going to do what he wants to do. Okay, now Phil stops him and is explaining to him that now that City Hall, doing any kind of recording, you have to fill out a form. Okay, Phil didn't just come out of the blue moon and say, okay, I'm going to give you rules now, blah blah blah. Phil was told by the higher ups that now anybody who goes into that location to record, they have to fill out a form. So Phil is doing his job. Am I correct? Okay. Now, what did we hear Sean say? I'm not waiting for no form. I'm going upstairs. Let's get back to the video and continue with more of his bullshit.
Here. I'm not kidding. Wait down here. Just give me a minute. Show me some.
You didn't show me respect last time, no. And your mayor didn't show me respect.
Wait down here.
I'm not waiting anymore.
You're not going upstairs. You're going to wait down here.
Don't touch me.
You show me some respect.
Listen.
Listen, you wait down here.
Hey, don't touch me. I'm just walking in a public building.
You're a pain in the ass. You're trying to start trouble. You're going to wait down here.
By walking.
I don't want you to go upstairs. I have to call upstairs first. I have to call upstairs first. I'm not going to get out of your way. Get out of my way. Get outside. Get outside.
Get out of my way.
Get outside. You're not coming down. Do me a favor. Go to engineering. Go around the corner and get somebody. You're not going upstairs. You have to fill out a form first.
I don't need to fill out a form.
You're going to fill out a form.
No, I'm not.
You're making the forms right now?
No, I'm not.
You can sign out. You're all set.
Thank you. I'll leave you my thing.
All right.
You're getting involved in the wrong fight here.
Listen,
you're
buddy,
getting involved in the
I'm
wrong
tired
fight
of your
here.
nonsense.
All right, so let's take note of what just came out of Sean's mouth, that Phil is getting involved in the wrong fight. Phil, who works there, who's doing a job, is getting involved in the wrong fight. Now, I would not respect Phil if he was to just say, okay, go ahead, go do whatever the hell you want to do. I think he would end up getting fired for that shit too. Again, I'm going to say he was told by the higher ups of that location that anybody who goes there to record now has to fill out a form. Now, we all know frauditors, they don't like that particular rule of no recording. Well, damn it, don't you think the smart thing would be to go to the people that actually make the rules? Discuss your concerns with them, see if you can get them to see your way of thinking and then take that rule away? Going to that location and doing the shit that he's doing at this very moment with Phil, to me, it doesn't make any sense. He is the one that's fighting the wrong person here, okay? Instead of telling Phil that he's getting involved in the wrong fight when Phil is just doing his job, I'm going to give this man much respect, okay? He did not back down to this asshole, okay? Did not back down to him. And let me just say real quick, guys, they threw him under the bus. The company that he works for, Universal, Ally Universal, whatever the hell you call them, they didn't fire him, but they transferred him out of that City Hall because that City Hall was overwhelmed. I got to talk to Phil, and Phil is a damn good man, okay? Sean, piece of shit, and that's my opinion, piece of shit. Let's get back into the video.
About is having people follow you on YouTube and all that nonsense, disrupting people.
I'm not disrupting anybody.
You need to get a job.
Don't talk to me, and
you need to get a real job. You're disrespecting me. You're not going to go. I'll talk to you the way I want.
No, you won't.
I'm tired of your nonsense. I will.
No, you won't. You're going to get out of my way.
You're not going.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm telling you not to touch me.
Can you call the cops? I need forms. This is the same. Get last. You're not going upstairs, brother. You'll be making the biggest mistake of your life.
Man. What do you mean? Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
Go upstairs to the third floor.
Janusa, Phil.
You get
relax.
Get probably Dean or get Dean. Okay, second floor. Yep. Tell him I need those forms too.
You know you're breaking the law by preventing me from moving,
what I
right?
tell you. I don't care if
You're not going to do what I
don't
you're
care
breaking
if I
the
lose
law.
my job, buddy. You're not going to
You're
keep
gonna
going
lose your
around
job.
and
You're gonna
doing nonsense.
I'll be calling
we
Allied
have
Universal.
Good for
Yeah.
you. Good for you. We're
You
gonna
will.
have new,
You'll be
we have
back
new
at the
rules.
hospital.
We have new rules, buddy.
I don't care about
you
your
have to
rules.
fill. Well, yeah, I know. You care. All you care about is
There's-
yourself.
all I
and
care
causing
about is the
commotion.
Constitution.
I don't
That's all
give
I
a
care
damn.
about.
You and your
Yeah.
Constitution, you can stick it.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere until you fill out a form.
Okay, I could stick the Constitution. Very American.
And let me just also comment that don't take what Phil just said about taking the Constitution and sticking it up his ass. He didn't mean it that way. He meant Sean's interpretation of what the Constitution lets him do. Stick that up his ass, okay? So I had a couple of people when I first put this video out make comments. Look what he said about the Constitution and so on, okay? Think about it. The guy is in a heated moment with an asshole, okay? And you could read in between the lines and see what he meant by when he told Sean to stick the Constitution up his ass.
Phil. Hey, get out of my way, man.
You're not going anywhere,
Get
brother.
out of my way.
I'm telling you, I'll put you through the wall.
Get out of my way. You're not. You will
going
not.
anywhere. You're not
You will
going
not.
anywhere. You're not
You will
going
not.
anywhere.
You keep
Try
pushing me like that. We're gonna have a
me,
problem.
buddy. Try me,
We're
buddy.
gonna have a problem.
Try me, buddy.
We're gonna have a
Try
problem.
me. Try me. Try me. Try me.
Yeah.
I'll knock you down like I knocked trees down all my life.
Yeah. I'm not a tree. I hit back, buddy. Don't remember that. Remember that one.
Yeah. Okay. you
I'm
wanna
not
go
a tree.
back? All right. Well, you try to
I hit
me
back.
See how hard you go down, buddy.
Yeah. You're gonna listen. I got you on camera pushing me.
I'm not pushing you. Just get out of my
No,
face.
no. I got you on camera
Yeah.
already pushing me. So you can either stop now and stand down, or you're gonna sit in a jail cell tonight. Whichever one you want to do. Whichever one you want to do.
You call.
I wouldn't call Danbury
to give me
police.
forms. Anybody coming in that has to start filming again, they do the elevator. If you don't mind. They're supposed to. They're gonna get me a form. He has to fill out a form before he starts rolling the tape.
Yeah.
We just implemented that. I asked Tondi to go get Dean.
Okay.
But no, that's,
Trying to
so
go
I don't want to let him upstairs until we have.
I'm trying to go
He's
upstairs
gotta
and see the
fill-
town clerk.
So
You're
I'm
preventing
gonna
me
go
from
down there.
conducting business.
I spoke with Les this morning, and they're supposed to have forms for me to fill out. He's got to fill out a form, and then he can go bounce in the
No, I can
hallways.
go about
filling
wherever I
the
want.
hallways, and he can't go, into a department and fill them over the counter.
Can you guys
Do
believe
see-
this guy?
do you see these?
Yep.
Can you believe him? Stop, man. Just stop. Stand down. You don't want to lose your job, right?
Buddy,
Do you want to go to jail?
I'm not
Is that
gonna
what
go
you
to
want?
jail,
You don't
and
want
if I lose my job,
You already,
so be it.
you already,
In
you
my
already
heart,
assaulted
I'm doing
me.
the right thing.
In your
All you're
heart.
about is disruption.
No, I'm not. I'm
and
about
screwing
walking
everything
in a
up.
public building.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You're waiting here, buddy. You're not going
Excuse
anywhere.
me.
You're gonna
I'm
wait
asking
here.
you to move.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
asking you to move.
I'm not going to move.
I'm gonna keep walking then.
Go ahead, try to walk through me.
I'm not
Try
gonna,
to walk
I'm
through
gonna
me,
keep
buddy.
walking. I'm gonna keep walking.
Back up, buddy. Back up.
Don't push me. There you go. Look at you.
Back
You're gonna
up.
go to jail.
You're not going
now
up.
now
Good,
you're gonna go to
good,
jail.
Good. That's fine.
Now
That's
you're
fine.
gonna go to
You're
jail.
not going upstairs
You have
until
no
we get
authority to
forms.
push me.
We
No, get
have
out of
forms
here.
now. You're going to fill out before you
No,
go.
I'm
Get
not.
out of my face, buddy.
I'm trying to walk. I'm not
You're
trying to
not
be like,
going
I'm gonna
anywhere
try to
till
walk
you get
around you.
forms. You're not
So that
going-
way
you're not going
you can't
anywhere.
say that I'm trying
You're not going
to
anywhere.
attack you in any
You're
way.
not going anywhere.
You're gonna go to jail. Now you're gonna be held accountable. Now you're going to jail. You made a big mistake. You could have just said, "Hey, buddy, remember me from last time?" That's it,
No, I'm
and
not
kept me
playing your
walking.
game.
You could have just let me keep
All
walking.
you're about, all your
Yeah, I know.
your Constitution. That's not going to
Yeah,
get you
yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
Anybody coming up?
The Constitution's not gonna get me anywhere, right?
Did you call the mayors? I'm just going to keep them in here, Tondi.
You're costing your city more money. That's all you're doing.
We have new rules.
I don't care about the
You're
rules.
gonna fill out a form, and then you're free to film.
No, I'm free
You
to
can put
film
that on the
already.
calendar.
I'm free to film already.
No.
Yes, I am. I'm free to film.
You're gonna fill
Remember
out a form
last
now.
time? Do you remember what happened last time?
I remember last time. For an
So-
hour and a half, you disrupted everything, and you caused a lot of.
You
commotion.
did, just
had
like you're
4
doing now.
Officers come out.
You
at
called
your
them.
Expense.
You
Yeah,
called
because
them.
You were
You called them,
disrupting
not me.
everything.
All right, so I'm going to end the interaction that Sean was having with Phil at this moment here. The city attorney came into the picture and tried to explain to Sean why Phil was doing what he was doing about the new rules. And then, again, I'm trying to keep the video within a certain time frame, so I'm not going to include that. but giving you a basic outlook here that even with the city attorney giving them an explanation of why they want to fill out a form now and so on. Again, it like Sean, you could try to explain things and talk to him in a respectful manner. Doesn't work. He's got it in his head that he can do whatever he wants to do. Okay? This is him, and he's not gonna change. Police were called. I want you to pay attention to the shit that he tells the cop. Okay? He's gonna tell the cop that Phil detained him. That Phil told him he was detained. Which, if you rewind back, I want you guys, again I say, be neutral, but pay attention to the shit that's going to come out of Sean's mouth, making accusations that Phil told him he was detained. At that whole interaction, I don't know how long it was, that whole interaction, Sean had every opportunity to make a U-turn and walk right back out into the lobby, or even go as far as leaving the building. Okay? Never did Phil tell him that he was detained and so on. So, again, pay attention to the shit that comes out of Sean's mouth here. It's going to open your eyes that this guy is a straight-up liar. A straight-up liar. Not the first time, and it won't be the last time that he lies. Let's get back to the video.
Hey, is that Utter? Is that Officer Utter? No. No? Looks like him. How you doing today, Sarge?
Good, yourself?
Pretty good. Can I just get your name?
Sergeant Fernandez.
Sergeant Fernandez. And what was your name, sir?
It's right here, pal. Officer Jacobellis.
Yeah, so what you're wearing right there, that's just a costume. I'd appreciate if you just identified yourself so I know you're law enforcement.
I just did. I told you, Officer Jacobellis.
Oh, okay. 651. Thank you. Sergeant,
Yes, sir.
I would like to report a crime.
You can talk to the officer.
Okay.
I'm present, so.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure that, it gets, that you guys, it's, a supervisor hears it and correct action is taken. So the security guard in there, Phil,
Okay.
I walked into the building, exercising my First Amendment right to film in public,
Yep.
and he unlawfully detained me. I know he's not a police officer or
What
law
did he do
enforcement.
to unlawfully detain
He
you?
wouldn't allow me to leave. He wouldn't allow me to move. He prevented my movement, and then proceeded, as I tried to walk around him, he proceeded to push me several times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
do you have all that film? 'Cause
I do.
That would be very helpful.
I do have it
I
all
can look
filmed.
at the
He
recording,
pushed. Yep.
especially if he pushed you.
He pushed me several times, and I want to press charges, and I want him arrested.
Okay. Would you be willing to write a sworn written statement?
Yes, I would.
Wonderful. Okay.
And I have it on
between
camera.
The sworn written statement and the
And
camera
the camera.
footage,
He
we
should
can-
be arrested because he committed a crime.
Well, we'll determine that after we look at the camera footage and after I read over your statement, but just cursory, based on what you've told me, yes, it absolutely sounds like a crime, especially if he pushed you.
Yeah, several times.
Are you injured from
Several
pushing,
times.
from being pushed?
No, I am not.
Where did he push you exactly?
On my chest. Kept pushing me.
Do you have any marks?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Just kept pushing me.
Okay.
He kept pushing me.
Now you don't want,
Wouldn't-
medical attention. I just want to
wouldn't-
make sure you're not hurt.
I do not want medical attention.
Okay.
I just want justice.
And you don't have marks?
And no.
Okay.
And like I said, he did not allow me freedom of movement. That's an illegal detainment. He did not allow me to move freely.
Where were you in the building?
All right, so if you guys paid attention to everything that Sean stated here to the officer, straight up lie, no? He straight up lied on Phil. Okay? Never did Phil tell him he was detained. He had every opportunity to, like I said before, make a U-turn, go back into the lobby, and as far as leaving the building. But no, he was going up those stairs no matter what. Okay? Going around Phil? No. He tried to just storm them, like bum rush him or whatever. Okay? Again, I say, he's a straight up piece of shit liar. Now, mind you, not only did he try to put charges on Phil, he gave the state prosecutor a copy of the video that we just saw. That's how stupid this guy is. He gave the state prosecutor the copy of the video you just saw. if you put yourself in the prosecutor's shoes, you saw that video, and the individual who's giving you this video, Sean, is telling you he wants to put charges on that security guard, would you? Would you? Really? Honestly, I couldn't. Okay, I'm giving you my take. I couldn't. I saw Phil doing his job. I saw the asshole try to enforce his will upon Phil. Okay? Now, again, I say, not only did he try to put charges on Phil, he tried to get Phil fired. Okay? Thousands of phone calls that City Hall had, and that's what I meant before when I said Ally Universal threw Phil under the bus. Okay, Phil told me they didn't fire him, they transferred him out of there because that City Hall was just overwhelmed with phone calls. Okay, so again I say, they try to get Phil, Seanpaul Reyes tried to get Phil fired. Now, isn't that some shit? These frauditors, it's bad enough the shit they're doing, that now they're playing with people's livelihoods, okay? That's the type of shit these assholes are. And then it was a kick in the ass. I remember, I wish I had downloaded that video. He turned around, he said, I send the prosecutor the video, so he has evidence on Phil, and the prosecutor sends me back that he put 6 charges on me. I loved it. And I mean, it was a live stream. I don't know why he took it down, but it's not on no more. But it came back and bit him in the ass, because any normal person who watches that damn video, you can't tell me that security guard was in the wrong. But I want your thoughts on this video, guys. Seriously, this is part 1 of part 2. I'm waiting for his version of why he was found guilty. And we all know he's going to turn around and say, the government is corrupt. They wanted me guilty from the get-go, and so on. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys. And there's still a few more minutes left. Enjoy it. And we'll be back on this shit.
When this happened?
Trying to access the town clerk. I was going up the stairs.
Okay.
He wouldn't allow me to. He kept getting in my way. I kept trying to walk around him. It's all on camera. I kept trying to walk around him.
You were trying to go up the stairs?
Yeah, trying to go up the stairs, and he was at the bottom of the stairs, not allowing me to move freely, keeping me there. And I said, you cannot detain me here. He says, yes, I'm detaining you here. I don't know what authority under Allied Security Services that he can detain somebody, but you know, you can't even detain me without committing a reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, which I have not. So, you know, and then on top of that, as I'm trying to walk around him, he's pushing me, which is a crime.
Can I look at the camera footage of that?
Sure.
That would be very helpful.
Sure. Hold on. Let me stop this. Hold on. His name's Phil.